Yeah, a few months ago, probably last year, July, August, I think, I reported on the issue at Manchester airport where this individual, a British Pakistani national, was assaulted by police, and then so many other videos came about, and the way this particular individual who was so-called assaulted by police, and then the way he assaulted so many police officers, those have gone to the ground. And a few months, if not years, about 18, 19 months ago, or maybe a couple of years ago, in Rochdale, there was Pakistani national, British Pakistani, a big gang that was involved in child grooming or child sex scandal. And there were so many vlogs, so many videos, and so many criticism and so many hatred against these British Pakistani people, those who are involved in this criminal activities, I would say. And I mean, the punishment in those countries, like in Middle East or Pakistan, the capital punishment is there for those sort of people. But I'm not raising this point here. I'm going to join all these things together. For example, this what happened at the airport. There were so many comments, so many things were said about British Pakistani people, send them back home, and all these sort of comments and people arguing about that. I appreciated their comments, if they're constructive, put it this way. And what happened in Rochdale, that certainly cannot be tolerated in any shape or form. No matter what your ethnicity is, people highlight, oh, well, he's from black community, oh, he's from Asian community, oh, he's from Indian community, oh, he's white British or whatsoever. I mean, there is solution to all these things. The main thing is the crime has been committed, no matter by who. But we are very much critical of these individual race, which is, I believe, is a very, very wrong thing to do. You can be critical, you can show your hatred about the crime that has been committed, but not a particular race, because in that race, there's so many good and bad people in every community, in every race. That's the point I'm trying to make here. Now, recently on the news, you must have heard, or it might have gone unnoticed, what happened in Glasgow or Southamptonshire. There were few people involved, about, I would say 12, if not more, and they were all white. And they were involved in child grooming and sex scandal and all these sort of things. And end of the day, they were found guilty and was severely punished. Now we got three things before us. Airport incident, which is still we don't know what's the outcome of that. Rochdale grooming, and this Glasgow one. Now, how come the media or anybody, those are on various electronic media, they do not highlight that much about that what happened in Glasgow? If that would have been any Asian or Indian or black people or whatsoever, certainly there would be millions and millions of vlogs and videos would be shared on this media. So this sort of hypocritic diplomacy, or this sort of people with the mentality of picking up on any particular race is not acceptable. I mean, the crime has been committed. No matter who has committed, should be severely punished. As I've told you, what happened in Rochdale or Glasgow, the crime in Middle East or in Muslim countries especially, is the capital punishment. That the person who has been committed any crime related to a child or children, especially when sex is involved, then certainly it's not like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or even 10 years, which happen in these countries. Because that's why these sort of crimes, they're happening in those countries, don't take me wrong, but the percentage is so low because they have full control on that. over here, what happens to those Glasgow children grooming stuff or involved in sexual stuff with children? They'll go into prison where they'll get 3 times food, warm cells, televisions, internet access, games, walk, everything. I know prison is a prison, but compare this punishment with the capital punishment in those countries. So those countries treat them very, very seriously. If this Rochdale people, British Pakistani people, would have been in Pakistan, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what would have happened to them. I mean, so the point I'm trying to make is, with all these things, airport, Rochdale, Glasgow, whatsoever, it's the individual. It's not the entire race. It's not the total people. You can say, well, all Pakistanis are like that. All Indians are like that. All black people are like that. All white people are like that. There are good and bad in every community, in every society. We have to distinguish them. We have to understand them. We have to praise anybody doing good from any community. We appreciate them. Does not mean if a particular person has committed a crime from a certain race, we punish the entire race. This is not fair. And I'll say to those people, those only highlighted what happened in Rochdale. I never ever sympathized those criminal people. I would rather look at a different way. The way they should be punished, the crime they have committed in Rochdale, that British Pakistani should have been punished double than that in my eyes. But what I'm saying is what happened in Glasgow are exactly the same thing what has happened. So why there we are having a double standard? We highlighted something because they're Pakistani community so high, and then there are Glasgow people, those are white people, and we don't bother. Don't bother means it's not that much outcry or not that much coverage on that individual particular case. So that's the point I was trying to make. Hopefully you understand. And your comments, I mean, a few months ago in July, August, at the airport incident, when there was an Asian involved, Pakistani national involved, British Pakistani national, I would say, involved. Rochdale was that. And why, how come the Glasgow has been left over without any action? Take care.